Hello and welcome to this overview of the BTEC Level 1 and Level 2 Tech Award in Performing Arts. Firstly, what's a BTEC? A BTEC is an equivalent qualification to GCSEs. Level 1 is the equivalent to GCSE grades 1 to 3, and Level 2 is the equivalent of GCSE grades 4 to 9. Secondly, why take a BTEC Tech Award in Performing Arts? Many students at Butlersmead actually enjoy the transferable skills for almost any job that they are considering going into. They also enjoy the continual assessment and coursework element of the course and the practical hands-on lessons, because the BTEC course has no written exam at the end of Year 11. Students also enjoy the various trips and workshops that are available as part of the course. So, for example, there are theatre visits, workshops and residentials. The last residential we did was a 2-day stay in London to watch The Woman in Black and Dear Evan Hansen. And a recent workshop was with the renowned physical theatre company Frantic Assembly. Students also take the BTEC in Performing Arts because, as a subject, we have excellent results. We did not have a Year 11 cohort in 2024, but in 2023, as you can see, 73% of the students obtained a grade 7. And for many of them, that was the best grade they actually achieved. You can also notice that everybody that took the subject did actually pass with a grade 4 and above. Students also enjoy the kind of core skills that you develop through doing something like performing arts. So regardless of your career, drama does teach you a plethora of skills useful in any career and sought after by many employers. Things like confidence, creativity, verbal and non-verbal communication skills, empathy, concentration, teamwork and collaboration, and obviously the ability to develop new friendships. So what does the course involve? There are 3 components involved in the BTEC. Component 1 is where students demonstrate they understand the way in which professional theatre is created, the different styles there are, and the necessary skills through practical exploration and live theatre experiences. This component is 30% of the final grade and is internally assessed. That means that I mark students' work, and in Year 11, a proportion of the students' work is sent off to the exam board for standardisation. Some of the different styles that we have looked at recently have included physical theatre, epic theatre, naturalism, and musical theatre. With component 1, you do get a set assignment. So this is an example of a set assignment. A performing arts company is arranging a festival of the performing arts that highlights and celebrates well-known examples of professional performing arts work. The company wants you to investigate and explore a piece of professional performing arts work on the theme of chance. You must produce a portfolio of material of your findings. Whilst that sounds quite scary, what it actually means is that students will create a PowerPoint presentation on one genre we have studied. The current Year 11s, for example, did musical theatre and they focused on Hamilton. Component 2. This component, like component 1, is internally assessed by myself. And during this component, students develop performance skills and techniques through the reproduction and exploration of existing material. With this component, students can also decide that they want to be following a design option. For performers, however, they may decide that they want to produce a piece of work on musical theatre, a monologue, or a duologue. Again, with component 1, there is a set assignment with component 2. You have been developing your skills as a performer, designer to prepare for your career in the performing arts industry. You've been asked by a performing arts company to prepare a performance presentation to showcase your talent for an upcoming event. You must prepare work that relates to the theme equality. As a performer, you will learn, rehearse, and perform a piece of professional performing arts work. This can be a solo performer or as part of an ensemble, which is a small group. As a designer, you will develop and present production designs and a part or whole realization of the design for an extract from a piece of professional performing arts work. Most students at BMA do opt for the performing option. So they will basically have video recordings of their rehearsals. They will also complete a scripted extract performance, and there will be some annotated materials that go forward as evidence of them developing their skills, all of which I'm also on hand for to support. Designers can choose to actually follow this pro forma here, and they have to present a 10-page maximum or a 10-minute video in which they talk about their particular design skill. And then lastly, you've got component 3. Component 3 is externally assessed. This means that the work is sent off to the exam board, but students do work on it with my support. An example of the brief is as follows, and as with 1 and 2, they do have a focus. Joint effort is the current one for Year 11. With component 3, the activity 3 is the actual performance of their devised piece. Activity 1 and activity 2 and activity 3 are words, 800 words maximum, in which they actually express their ideas, the skills, and then once the performance has taken place, how they felt about the performance. For design candidates, they will choose one of the following categories, and as previously, they will prepare a 3 to 10 minute recording presentation where they talk about their ideas. So finally, there are numerous careers in the industry that taking a BTEC Tech Award in Performing Arts can lead to, but there are also significantly more jobs outside of the industry that do value students who take performing arts qualifications. If you have any questions, please come and speak to me in school or send an email, Mrs. Browncy, as the head of department. Thank you very much.